Morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmates. This is module number 15. Module number 15 consists of the topic Arduino. What is Arduino? Arduino is an open circuit electronic platform based on easy-to-use hardware and software. Arduino boards are able to read inputs, light on a sensor, a finger on a button, or a Twitter message and turn it into an output. Activating a motor, turning on an LED, publishing something online. You can tell your board what to do by sending a set of instructions to the microcontroller on the board. To do so, you use the Arduino programming language or based on wiring, and the Arduino software or IDE based on processing. Over the years, Arduino has been the brain of thousands of projects, from everyday objectives to complex scientific instruments. A worldwide community of makers, students, hobbyists, artists, programmers, and professionals has gathered around this open source platform. Their contributions have added up to an incredible amount of accessible knowledge that can be of great help to novice and expert alike. This is the Arduino sample system. I'm not familiar with this, but Arduino was born at the Ginevra, Italy Interaction Design Institute as an easy tool for fast prototyping, aimed at students without a background in electronics and programming. As soon as it is reached a wider community, the Arduino board started changing to adapt to new needs and challenges, differentiating its offer from simple 8-byte board to produce for Internet of Things or IoT applications, wearable, 3D printing, and embedded environments. All Arduino boards are completely open source, empowering users to build them independently and eventually adapt them to their particular needs. The software, too, is open source, and it is growing through the contribution of others worldwide. Arduino is a prototype platform or open source based on easy-to-use hardware and software. It consists of a circuit board, which can be programmed or referred to as a microcontroller, and a ready-made software called Arduino IDE or Integrated Development Environment, which is used to write and upload the computer code to the physical board. Features of Arduino. Arduino has been used in thousands of different projects and applications. The Arduino software is easy to use for beginners, yet flexible enough for advanced users. It runs on Mac, Windows, and Linux. Teachers and students use it to build low-cost scientific instruments, to prove chemistry and physics principles, or to get started with programming and robotics. Designers and architects build interactive prototype. Musicians and artists use it for installation and to experiment with new musical instruments. Makers, of course, they use it to build many of the project exhibited exhibited at the Maker Fair. For example, Arduino is a key tool to learn new things. Anyone, children, hobbyists, artists, programmers can start tinkering just following the step-by-step instructions of a kit or sharing ideas online with other members of the Arduino community. Arduino also simplifies the process of working with microcontroller, but it offers some advantage for teachers, students, and interested amateurs over the system. 1. Inexpensive. Arduino boards are relatively inexpensive compared to other microcontroller platforms. The less expensive version of the Arduino module can be assembled by hand, and even the pre-assembled Arduino modules cost less than 1,000 pesos. 2. Cross-platform. The Arduino software or IDE runs on Windows, Macintosh OS X, and Linux operating system. Most microcontroller systems are limited to Windows. 3. Simple, clear programming environment. The Arduino software or IDE is easy to use for beginners, yet flexible enough for advanced users to take advantage of as well. For teachers, it's convenient based on the processing programming environment. So students learning to program in that environment will be familiar with how Arduino IDE works. 4. Open source and extensible software. The Arduino software is published as open source tools, available for extension by experienced programmers. The language can be expanded through C++ libraries, and people wanting to understand the technical details can make the leap from Arduino to the AVR-C programming language on which it's based. Similarly, you can add AVR-C code directly into your Arduino program if you want to. 5. Open source and extensible hardware. The plans of Arduino boards are published under a Creative Commons license. So, experienced circuit designer can make their own version of the module, extending it and improving it. Even relatively inexperienced user can build the breadboard version of the module in order to understand how it works and save money. 6. Arduino boards are able to read analog or digital input signals from different sensors and turn it into an output, such as activating a motor, turning LED on or off, connect to the cloud, and many other actions. 7. You can control your board functions by sending a set of instructions to the microcontroller on the board via Arduino IDE or referred to as uploading software. 8. Unlike most previous programmable circuit boards, Arduino does not need an extra piece of hardware or called a programmer in order to load a new code onto the board. You can simply use a USB cable. 9. Additional, the Arduino IDE uses a simplified version of C++, making it easier to learn program. 10. Finally, Arduino provides a stand form factor that breaks the function of the microcontroller into a more accessible package. Arduino IDE. After learning about the main parts of the Arduino Uno board, we are ready to learn how to set up the Arduino IDE. Once we learn this, we will be ready to upload our program on Arduino board. It has 7 steps. First step is, first you must have your Arduino board, or you can choose your favorite board, and a USB cable in case you use Arduino Uno or Arduino Duemilavuni Nano, Arduino Mega 2560 or Decimilia. You will need a standard USB cable or a plug to B plug, the kind you would connect to a USB printer as shown in the following image. This is the first step. You need this kind of A plug to B plug, this kind of cable, this kind of USB cable. Second, you will download Arduino IDE software. Then say files. Step 3, power up your board. The Arduino Uno Mega and Arduino Nano automatically draw power from either the USB connection to the computer or an external power supply. After that, you will go to step number 4, launch Arduino IDE. After your Arduino IDE software is still downloaded, you need to unzip the folder. Inside the folder, you can find the application icon with an infinity label or application. Double-click the icon to start the IDE. Step 5, open your first project. Once the software starts, you have two options. First, create a new project. 2, open an existing project example. To create a new project, select File, then New. Or in short, Ctrl N. Step 6, select your Arduino board. To avoid any error while uploading your program to the board, you must select the correct Arduino board name which matches with the board connected to your computer. Go to Tools, then Board, and select your board. Step 7, select your serial port. Select the serial device of the Arduino board. Go to Tools, Serial Port. This is selected to be COM3 or higher, or COM1 and COM2 are usually reserved for hardware serial ports. Then we will go to activity 3, skill building activities. We have 5 questions. First question. It is an open source electronic platform based on easy to use hardware and software that is Arduino. 2. It is a feature of an Arduino that can run on Windows, Macintosh, OS X, and Linux operating system. Most microcontroller systems are limited to Windows. Answer is cross-platform. 3. It is the place where Arduino was created and developed. Ivrea, Italy. Number 4. The term IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. Number 5. Give at least 3 operating system that is compatible with the Arduino IDE software. First is development environment compatible. Second, based on non-Atmel processor. And 3, Arduino Shield compatible. Thanks for listening. That's all, guys. Thank you.